Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. It's Wrestling with Entertainment, bringing you the latest exclusive breaking news, previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, AEW, New Japan, and everything in between every Saturday on YouTube and Castbox. I'm your host, James J., starring Kaliko Yacht, who has yet to join us, Mitch Mayhem,
Oh, what up, everybody?
and Scooter Dust.
What's up, wrestling fans? I got a announcement that I gotta do this now before.
Get off your chest.
Just hold
Yeah.
on. It's a great day for wrestling, and it's a great day for Scooter Dust because he has an announcement for us.
Did you really have to tee it up? Okay, go
Yes, of course I did.
I didn't say it was a great announcement.
ahead. Uh-oh.
Alright, well, what's the announcement?
So, you know, when I came to the show, the listeners, put me on their shoulders and carried me into history, and I'll never forget that. Through voice cracking and triumph, it was the listeners who stood up for me, who had my back. It was the listeners who I grabbed onto when I didn't have anybody else. And that's why the listeners, it's to you at home that deserve to hear this from me. I'm going to go drop a deuce.
Yeah. Yeah, your listeners. Fuck your best friend, right? Fuck your best friend.
Did you just listen to what I said?
I heard you. So what? That doesn't shock me. You gotta drop a shit. Go for it.
Of course, I'm parodying a certain announcement.
Yeah, I know. No shit. I thought you were gonna say you were done with all every day.
Well, it is not a great day for Alberto Del Rio because.
Are you pregnant too, Scooter? Sorry, that was late.
Scooter Dust's shit hit the fan for him.
Scooter's got a butt, baby.
As he was arrested last week for domestic abuse, sexual assault, and endangerment of a child. This is
Did we talk about that last week?
No, we talked about it.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
On the
Money in the
remix.
Bank.
Yeah. Not a good look for Alberto Del Rio. No? Scooter Dust?
Yeah, Del Rio friggin' threatened to leave his girlfriend's child in the middle of nowhere.
Of the street.
If she not middle of the street, middle of nowhere. And
well, the implication was
if she didn't dance for him.
She didn't let him do what he wanted.
And Zeb Coulter was somewhere in the corner going, "This man."
That's not cool. Fuck. I don't think he wants anything to do with sexual assault.
And what are your thoughts on the matter, Mitch?
Move over James Brown in the fucking what is it? The horrible mugshot Hall of Fame, because we got a creepy one, dude. So yeah.
This is maybe.
You remember that mugshot?
Oh.
he looks like he was half asleep walking in. It was great. You gotta pull that up. It's a Hall of Fame shot.
Maybe on the obscure side of the news this week, NBA star of the Boston Celtics, Enes Kanter, announced that he wants to maybe pursue a career in WWE. I'm not familiar with basketball. Can somebody tell me who the hell this guy is? And
let me put this in perspective for you. He's a fucking 7'3" center. 7'2", 7'3". He's fucking tall, huge. He's the tallest position you can be in basketball. I don't see how he can fit in the ring, but
chicks dig it.
Yeah. Everyone thinks they can wrestle nowadays. If they do any semi-professional sports, they think they can jump in. It's not hard at all. So Good luck to you, Ennis. Let's see what you got. I don't.
Is he anything like the great George Mirasan?
You're funny. Guess what? I got George Mirasan's autograph at Arco Arena. It's funny you said that.
Yeah, chicks dig it.
I stood right in front of him. Yeah. Yeah, it was creepy. It was fucking creepy.
Little another piece of news.
I was a kid when I was Go ahead.
The WWE is reviving that good old show we missed so much.
We were talking about the other day.
House.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day.
In your house on June 7th for NXT.
It's technically NXT
it's
Takeover in your house. But this is that's a pretty exciting news.
It's appropriate for the times. Everything's in our house, basically. So,
Which now did I see it as June 7th? Because June 7th is Backlash also.
they moved. I know they moved SummerSlam to September, October. So
No.
it's gonna be Fall Slam.
It's not necessarily that it's gonna happen. It's that if it's allowed to
Right. But I'm saying they're gonna wait until it's allowed to happen and put it on. So if it's not until October,
But
then we'll push it back there.
25 years ago, this month, the very first In Your House took place, where
Wow, that long ago. Fuck.
Bret Hart wrestled 2 matches, and the WWE finally figured out WCW's pay-per-view business model.
I remember watching that pay per view. I was always a Bret Hart guy. So yeah, I remember.
It's gonna be I'm actually really excited to see In Your House again. Maybe it's a little too before my time, but yeah.
We experienced it in the thick of it. There's nothing you can do except experience it yourself on the WWE Network, and even then, it's not the same because you weren't in the time back then.
Right.
It was like WCW and WWE guys. It's like anyone could go anywhere. It was like just every Monday you wanted to watch the TV.
Maybe we'll compile a list of
It was something, dude.
our favorite In Your House moments.
Okay.
I will definitely think about that.
The one thing about the In Your House pay-per-views is that a lot of them didn't have traditional main events in the way that each event was going to have a WWE Championship match. Those pay-per-views actually had dark matches all the time.
Yeah, I remember that. Especially Beware of Dog. The whole thing was a dark match.
That I remember that live, and I remember what
Me
the
too.
hell? Who the hell?
A hurricane hit it.
Who the hell?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Who the hell is messing with me stealing free pay-per-view?
Real quick, here's a funny thing. I never told anyone this. I just thought this was funny. From 1993 to WrestleMania 9 to 1995, I listened to the shows with the blurry screen on pay-per-view.
From 93 to 95, I got every WWF pay-per-view.
I didn't buy a single one. I just listened to it.
I don't know how it happened.
You can listen to it perfectly on my pay-per-view. It didn't blur it out to 96. It didn't blur out the audio.
But the consensus was if somebody in our building had ordered it, then they then they took something out that essentially sent it to everybody. They would put something in that would scramble it.
That's
And they would take it out, and it just went to everybody. Because I remember coming home from watching WrestleMania 9. It was the first WrestleMania I watched with a friend. And then
that was my very first, man.
And I came home, and I'm flipping through the channels. All of a sudden, what the hell? It's Tatanka and Shawn Michaels. The opening match of WrestleMania 9. on Channel 14.
Yeah, forever I didn't remember. I got used to watching a blurry screen, and then like in 2001, I watched it on the fucking video. I was like, oh, okay, this. But you can pick up for most part, you can pick it up.
The funny thing was is that by 8 a.m. the next morning, it was back to being scrambled.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And,
Dude, back then, it was like $50 pop.
Well, WWE NXT is
Like
going
a Tyson
back
fight.
to old but good stuff.
Real quick, speaking of like a Tyson fight, did you hear Tyson's making a comeback?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll talk
Chicken
about
wing.
that a little bit later.
AEW. Yeah, he's doing something for AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, I'm gonna love AEW, All Elite Wrestling. That's truly that's where it's at. I'm gonna fustigate him. I'm gonna
Sorry, you finished that.
I'm gonna fuck them till they love me.
No, it's obvious. I was just gonna say, it's obvious Vince hasn't been answering Mike's calls. So
NWA Power had their last of their pre-records on this week. And at the end of the show, Billy Corgan announced that they're going to make a new NWA show starting next Tuesday at 6:05. The title of that show is called Carneyland, and he was very unspecific of details. So,
okay.
Who wants to make a crack at what Carneyland might be? Scooter Dustin.
Well, despite
all his rage, yeah, I was gonna say.
Despite all his rage, he's still just a wrestling fan who's aged.
That's my gig. Damn it.
Yeah, Billy Corgan, you couldn't smash pumpkins very well, so what?
Just
go back to 1979. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get that reference.
Get the hell out of my ring, Billy Corgan.
Well, whatever.
Do something about that damn head of yours. The glare is blinding me. Thought.
Whatever it is, we will definitely cover it next week. I'm excited to see some NWA action again. It's time to start. There's one bit of last news. Sami Zane stripped of the Intercontinental Championship.
I got something else after this, but okay.
Yeah, and Sammy is in the shit house. It's not going to be
metaphorically and physically. No.
It's not going to be too long before I think Sammy is released.
AEW bound, you think? Maybe.
I didn't know that you knew Sami Zane, Scooter.
Because
he's in the shit house. Haha.
What?
What?
You said he's in the shit house. Never mind.
Okay. Ha 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 ha.
Okay.
Call back from the drop a deuce.
Yeah. Okay.
So funny, I forgot to laugh.
Sami Zayn, they gave the WWE gave the option, or rather, it was the option you shouldn't have chosen.
Yeah, exactly.
You wanted to wrestle, and
I've been telling you.
That only extended to a few key people.
What have I been telling you? That's what I've been saying this whole time, dude. Never mind.
If you weren't if you were capable of working, you should come to work.
And that's what I've been saying. You were fighting me on saying, "Oh no, he'll let you go, no problem, man. He won't put you at risk, motherfucker."
Well, it's basically,
you don't know Vince McMahon.
It's May 15th. Things are opening up, so now it's a different story.
Things are going to be closed for another 3 more months here in California, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, things are starting to open up.
It ain't opening up in California for a long time, and I don't think it's opening up in New York for a long time.
Yeah, well, things are starting to open up in New York. That was the main.
Yeah, little things here and there, but things are going to. A lot of things are going to be closed down for a long time still. Watch. I'll predict August.
I can understand where they are.
What? Excuse me?
I said like your mom's legs. No.
What the fuck's my mom got to do with this? Leave my mom out of it. Fuck.
I can understand where there's some heat with him, considering he was Intercontinental Champion. And so, if you were just a normal talent, uh, yeah, maybe, come and go as you please. But for champions, which is very few people right now, I think that's where the heat comes from.
Yeah, I think it also has to do with this it kind of puts Sammy
Nobody put Sammy in a corner.
in a light where he is maybe gives off the idea that he's better than other people, that he
Right.
doesn't have to, you know, come to work, like he's saying, oh, he's not medically, he's not gonna, put himself at risk. But when there's no risk demonstrated at where you're working,
People are still catching coronavirus. What are you talking about? There's still high risk.
yeah, the 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 rates are going down. I'm talking about within the actual. I'm talking about within the actual WWE.
Okay, but just hear me out. When as like the first few, I think it was Georgia and Florida, when they opened, they had a huge spike in cases. That's going to happen everywhere that opens.
Well, maybe he's just kayfabing on Twitter, or maybe that's the real Sami Zane. I can't speak for who he is in his personal life, but I can't say I have met him, and he was very nice, but it kind of does seem like this is kind of maybe the person he is.
Just real quick, James.
Yeah.
He had his professional hat on when he met you. Of course he was nice. No offense, I'm just saying. Like that's his job. The money depends on him being nice. So yeah.
No. There has been some people that were supposed to be nice and were not nice.
Yeah, but if it was a fan meetup for the most, yeah, but that's usually if someone deserved it. I've seen it. Usually they're also, just fine as long as you respect them.
You also can't overlook the fact that Sammy didn't go to the Saudi Arabia shows.
Right.
And that's the main idea of, why I'm thinking Sammy is giving off this notion of, oh, I'm better than I'm better than people. I'm a champion, so they won't go as hard on me.
It was just 2 years ago that Sammy was like the last of his, class still in an NXT. Remember that when Owens and all them got called up? Does he not remember his roots? Is it that quickly that he's forgotten?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I also think Sammy might not exactly be all there.
Huh.
Well, you could say that for a few people.
Sammy strikes me as a flat earther.
Well, AJ is too.
AJ is too, yes. Oh my god. Oh. God, AJ stuff.
Alright, it's time to start.
I know.
But the Intercontinental Championship tournament, it has begun. Daniel Bryan and Elias have advanced. Interestingly enough,
Elias
beat King Corbin. Daniel Bryan beat Drew Gulak. The other two matches in the tournament.
I would have had Gulak go over Bryan. Fuck.
Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. And
Jeff Hardy won.
Interestingly enough, AJ Styles against Shinsuke Nakamura.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You might notice something. AJ Styles is on Raw.
Right.
I guess.
Oh, you didn't hear?
A brand-to-brand invitational.
Did you not? Yeah, they have brand. They're putting They put Corbin against a Raw guy the other night.
Wild card.
Yeah, And now they're doing. I guess this is because the TV execs were asking to mix them up
And they
or
can't
something like that.
exactly do like a draft right now anyway.
They wanted
Not a
Yokozuna.
full on one.
What did I tell you right when that draft was happening? What did I tell you about the continuity of the draft? That it would not hold up, did I not?
Yeah, of course.
I told you.
Well,
You don't like it saying I'm right.
it's not that. It's the fact that if we weren't in a friggin' pandemic.
Hey, but it's right. I got it right. Doesn't matter how I got it right. I also predicted that there would be a recession. I also predicted there would be a recession. Didn't know it would happen this way, but it happened.
You were right by a proxy. That's like saying it's like saying if a friggin' apocalypse happened.
It happened. Hey, I didn't know how it would happen, but
You friggin' turd.
All right. It's time to start the show. We are wrestling with WWE.
as opposed to like 20 minutes ago when we started the first time. No, I'm joking.
Oh, shut up. Money in the Bank. The first match was a fatal four-way for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The New Day defeated Lucha House Party, Miz and John Morrison, the Forgotten Sons to retain. Actually, this was a really great opener. One of the better matches on the card.
Wait. Didn't the New Day win the belts?
No, they retained.
Weren't Miz and Morrison the champions going into that?
No, New Day were. Remember Big E won on the pay-per-view before? Or I think Mania, maybe.
No, it was on
Big
SmackDown.
E won the three-way?
It was on
SmackDown.
Yeah, SmackDown. Yeah.
So yeah, New Day is still your tag team champions. Then you have R-Truth was supposed to wrestle MVP, but Bobby Lashley took his place and defeated R-Truth.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I had to say this about R-Truth. I'm getting sick of the Pretty Ricky thing is just stupid.
I gotta say, MVP was a real.
And it's racist as fuck. People are really bad at it. But yeah.
He was a real MVP-ness.
Dude, he's leaning into it's racist, definitely. But yeah.
Yeah, this was just there, right? This was a filler match, right?
Yes, R-Truth versus Relevancy.
Correct.
More like an asshole filler.
Indeed. SmackDown Women's Championship.
What?
SmackDown Championship, Bayley, Tamina.
I'm eating a Rice Krispie treat, if that's what you say. Okay, go ahead.
Bayley defeated Tamina to retain the title. I don't think anybody expected Tamina to win this match, including you, Scooter, right?
No.
No.
I was wondering if maybe they were gonna pull something with Sasha, but no.
Back to the mid card you go, bitch.
Not even
Undercard.
Not even the spirit.
Yeah, the undercard.
Not even the spirit of the hooker her father killed expected her to win.
Oh. Don't cry for me, Argentino. Oh God, I can't believe I said that.
What does Argentina have to do with that?
That's her name. The chick's name is Argentino. Last name. Yes? Nancy Argentino, dude. What are you talking about?
Who is Nancy Argentino?
The chick that Jimmy Snuka killed.
Okay. Next time, lead with that.
I thought you knew!
Who knows the name of my
I do!
Of course you do. Right,
I watched the Vice episode on it.
Your dead hooker Rolodex. By the way, San Francisco PD, get him.
I watched the Vice. Yeah, get me because I watched the Vice episode. Yeah, get me.
Universal Championship match. Braun Strowman defeated Bray Wyatt to retain. This is only the beginning of this rivalry, correct?
Most likely, although given what happened on SmackDown last night, maybe I don't know, because there was no Bray Wyatt.
I mean, you don't need Bray Wyatt to come on every week.
Kind of. He's the only good thing I'd watch for.
But when you start putting your money in the bank, your Money in the Bank winner in a tag team match,
well,
the Universal Champion,
isn't Otis gonna use the briefcase on the tag title shot?
No indication on that yet.
Okay, let me tell you what indication I have. He pretty much said it before he won the match in an interview with WWE.com. So he said, if I win it, I'm going to go up the tag title. So there you go.
I do believe we have Mandy correcting him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next,
yeah.
Next match, Drew McIntyre defeated Seth Rollins to retain the WWE Championship. Not a bad match. But this kind of set Rollins on a downward spiral. At this point, kind of out of character for him to shake Drew McIntyre's hand. After the match.
Well, given what we found out at 24 hours later, maybe it was that that led to that handshake.
And we will cover that in a couple minutes.
Well, he's got some. He's gonna have some downtime too. So shit.
Well, just really quick, what was your thoughts on the match?
What? What? Oh, who are you asking?
Anybody, Mitch.
Oh, what match?
McIntyre and Rollins.
It was a McIntyre Rollins match. Yeah, it was amazing. And at the end, I thought Rollins would attack him. They did the clean, handshake, and didn't. What Becky said after that explained it to me about why he just went away sheepishly and with the handshake instead of an attack, because he's going to be a daddy, so he's going to take some time off with her.
Well, thank you for spoiling what we were going to get to, but
I mean, I think everybody knows, but we will talk about it later.
Right.
And then we have our double Money in the Bank ladder match at the corporate office. Your winners, Oscar of the women.
Real quick, that's the best fucking match in 10 years I've seen. Like the most entertaining.
And Otis wins for the men. Definitely an interesting match.
There's
entertaining. It was entertaining. I thought it was entertaining.
There's a couple of things that happened that that are a lot of like inside jokes.
No shit. I caught them.
I know I called the all the legends, but
by the way,
can I finish, please?
Oh, sorry.
Jeez. The thing I'm referring to in particular is the incident between AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan in Vince's office. You might have noticed that, people thought Vince's office was going to get trashed. Vince gave the order only for it to be about maybe a minute or so of action in his office. Why? Because he didn't want the T-Rex skull on his wall to be damaged. It was that was a gift from Triple H.
I know.
And he cherishes it. But
I know.
It was a gift from who?
Triple H.
Who the fuck does Triple H know that has dinosaur bones?
Besides the point.
He would move the earth for Vince. Shit.
AJ Styles to Daniel Bryan, after Vince told them to get out, they put the chairs back.
I know. I saw.
That is protocol for anybody that has a meeting with Vince McMahon in his office. If you move a chair, when you leave, you are expected to put it back.
Sounds about right. He sounds
That's not
anal
the
as fuck.
only protocol I've heard this week
Well, obviously.
that Vince
And
had.
he did everyone notice he put on hand sanitizer after not even touching anybody.
Yeah, that was just.
And he like what? Does he get germs from the looks? Like I don't get it.
Have you ever heard of the sanitizer break? Sometimes throughout the day you put, germs.
Yeah, but it seems like he fucking bathes in it.
Germs can't travel, through the air.
Well, no shit, but not every fucking 5 seconds. I mean, he seems like he just got done using it.
Okay, Scooter, you said on the remix, before the match actually took place, that this was either going to be so really, really great that we'll be talking about it forever, or so incredibly bad that we'll love it. Which did you think that this was, after having a week to think about it?
Quite honestly, I'm leaning towards it was so bad, it was good.
It was entertaining. Like I said, it was entertaining.
It was entertaining. It was, it was everything it should be. I'm kind of miffed that they friggin' blew the biggest spot in the match.
Well, no shit. Yeah. I thought you meant like. Oh, never mind. I thought you meant like that they gave the briefcase to Otis. So that's where I got kind of pissed. But.
No. That they blew the biggest spot in the match ahead of time by revealing what was below when Aleister Black and Mysterio were thrown over, because Mysterio was immediately on Raw the following night. However,
real quick, we heard the boom when they fell onto the other roof. Did you remember?
Oh yeah.
You hear the big boom.
Yeah. It's amazing what they could do in post.
I'm just saying. Well, no, that was probably legit because, like, I'm just saying it was. But you can hear the impact of, like, they didn't fall down to the very bottom. It was just right over the corner. Or right over the edge.
Okay,
you can tell by the sound, I'm just saying.
Mitch, was it so good or was it so bad it was good?
Kind of in the middle. I was entertained. And if I'm entertained, I haven't been entertained lately, so fuck.
I kind of lean towards maybe more of the so bad it's good, mainly because Otis won. Asuka completely fine.
It was a clusterfuck, though. It was a little bit of a clusterfuck.
Otis winning kind of made it a joke match to me.
Real quick, the stupidest part was Stephanie McMahon and Dana Brooke. That was just the dumb. That could have been cut. But
and you saw that it was like completely and utterly edited. That she was not in that hallway.
Stephanie wasn't even there. Right. They just put her in it.
Yeah.
I will say this. I would have found it interesting if maybe they had, placed other briefcases around the building for like
a bonus. That was a good idea you came up with. It was.
Like they could choose to take that and leave
the money. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah. That's a good idea.
But of course, if it's a good idea, it
won't happen. Yeah. Or it'll be shit on Frankenstein.
It is worth noting that this paid preview was only 2.5 hours. We kind of discussed in your house a little earlier. We haven't had a 2.5 hour paid preview since that era. Did that affect
It used to be almost 2 all the time back then, yeah.
Did that affect your maybe enjoyment of the show? Was it maybe less is more? More is less?
Quick, yes! Less is more. I've been trying. The 3-hour Raws are killing me, dude. Fucking killing me. I can't get through a 3-hour Raw. A 2.5 hour full action packed pay-per-view, like Money in the Bank, that was awesome. I like that.
You haven't watched it live for months now. So.
When I did, first off, I've caught little bits of it. But yeah, I haven't watched it full on for a while because I got worn out by it. My point exactly.
All right, and what was your the pay preview as a whole? What did you think of it, Scooter Dust?
As a whole, it was, it was a one horse show. I mean,
As a whole, it was a glory hole. No.
yeah, it was a one horse. It was a one horse show. Like, they could have made the entire Money in the Bank match 2 hours,
Yeah.
and
I would have preferred that.
and it would have been, and it would have felt the same.
So basically, you're saying nobody will remember any of these matches except that one match.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah. Basically.
James, real quick, you got us past the new stuff. I told you I had a morsel of news that you didn't say.
I'm sorry. Would you like to share?
It's all good. Sting. Have you heard about the news about Sting?
He may be going to AEW.
There's rumors, scuttlebutt, that his contract is up with WWE. That he was one of the people let go quietly, and that he might be AEW bound. Yeah.
If I'm Sting, I'm gonna maybe just stay retired. Maybe not go.
But
yeah, but is that Sting? Come on, he held on for 10 extra years than he should have in TNA.
Yeah, but then
he's gonna want to come back. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah. There's also along with Sting. There's also the possibility of Rey Mysterio now.
Actually, there's a rumor killer to that. Meltzer said that's not gonna happen. That's in his opinion.
Man, fuck Dave Meltzer.
I'm just saying. That he heard the rumor and he replied to the rumor, and the answer he gave was legitimate to me.
I don't think Sting should go to AEW. If he's gonna have maybe that one last match, I think he would want it to be in WWE to end it all.
But they've already shit on him. He's not going to get his Undertaker match, so why? What's the point?
But with AEW, there's only one match anybody would want to see.
What?
Sting and Jericho.
I kind of want to see Sting and Omega or Sting and Cody.
No.
I kind of wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it.
No Sting.
I love Sting.
No Sting and Cody.
But real quick, they should go ahead. Sorry.
Not even Sting and Omega. Omega is too fast in the ring. He will hurt Sting.
I think that's
yeah, you're right. You're right here. I agree with you, and I hate to say this, but there should be a law like you can't get in athletic competition after 60 or something like that, or 55. I don't know.
Well, technically there
should be, or there is, right? Technically, but they can get around it.
Technically, there is. There's just no.
But that's state commissions, isn't it?
Yeah, the state. There is.
That you can get okay. So WWE doesn't run through state commissions.
Yeah, exactly. There's no
exactly. It's a workaround.
Be a professional wrestler.
Right. So he's an independent contractor. He can do whatever he wants on that end.
All right. And that will conclude our coverage of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And now we are wrestling with the Monday night after. It was revealed at the top of the show.
But wait, maybe the morning after.
You and pregnancy jokes. So real quick, that made me think. I'm okay. I don't know this for a fact, but I've heard that Becky might have been pregnant when she wrestled Shayna.
We know she found it in April.
What?
We do know she found out in April.
Right. So she could have just found out like a week before and then had to wrestle that match.
And that brings us to our announcement.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Becky Lynch relinquished the WWE Raw Women's Championship because the man will officially become a mother.
I can say this: WrestleMania was taped in late March.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
found out in April, so there's there's a slight possibility she was pregnant.
Did she wrestle after the Shayna match?
No.
That I'm aware of.
Nope.
Let's start with the Becky part of this news. Pregnancy is about a year injury time.
Injury, uterus injury.
So we're thinking she might not be back until WrestleMania next year, if that.
Probably after, if that, yeah.
If there is a WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Right.
There you go. And then we have the fact that she was champion for almost 400 days, closing in on it, and that kind of got to a stop.
CM Punk territory.
Right.
Oh wait. Speaking of CM Punk, we're going on an offshoot.
Fuck CM Punk.
There's word going around that if Ali doesn't turn out to be SmackDown's hacker.
No, it's not. Fuck off. I've been hearing that too. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It's all E.
But it would be definitely a good swerve if it was.
But it will never fucking happen, and it's stupid that people are saying it.
Never say never.
Never. I just did. Watch.
You know. CM Punk. What do you say? He'd wrestle for the WWE. When the apocalypse comes. Well, it's here. So.
He didn't say when he said when hell froze over, didn't he?
Well,
we're getting there.
Minus 40.
And it's pretty fucking hot here.
It was minus 40 in hell today, so.
Yeah. The second half of this news is that when Asuka won the Money in the Bank briefcase, she actually won the Raw Women's Championship.
Her reaction was corny as fuck. I was like, corny overload.
I loved her.
I loved it too.
It was corny, but no, it was heartwarming, definitely. I mean, obviously, you could tell she had a genuine reaction. No one told her. I think they should do that more often. They should not tell their workers certain things and then have the genuine reaction out there. That's what you should do, dude.
Yeah, but then how?
For certain things, I know, not everything.
But yeah, I'm just wondering how you could do
I
that.
know. I'm just saying when things you can do that with.
And, Asuka very deserving of this. I think it was just, what's the word?
A matter
Bird
of
is the word.
Time. Thank you. Matter of time. I mean, she did win the Money in the Bank briefcase. If Corona helped anybody, it was definitely Asuka. No?
Oh, so that's what she's been spitting at people this whole time.
Yeah, well, now because you could almost say that what happened to Becky, a year and 18 months ago is now kind of happening to Asuka.
And if she has a boy, we can officially call her Becky Two Balls.
Haha.
Oh God. But I think I loved Asuka's reaction to Becky's motherhood announcement better.
It was definitely unexpected.
It was heartwarming, yeah.
I gotta admit, I shed a tear.
Mother.
I shed a tear. Of course, you guys don't have kids yet, but
I've got a nephew, I've got nieces and nephews, and I've been around kids. I'm not foreign to that. She is good, like in the sense, like she's good around kids. The way she interacts, like she's good for kids. Like I see her a lot of answers kids. Yeah, she's got that down.
Yes.
From
But-
heartwarming to maybe downright disgusting, Shayna Baszler had some choice words to say about Becky's pregnancy.
Oh,
and
it's kayfabe, motherfuckers.
No, I'm saying that I love
I'm just
this.
saying that's what she's just doing her character, bro.
Exactly. Keep the heat. And, maybe when down the road when Becky is injury free, she will have a match with Shayna once again.
it's a baby, not an injury.
I know, thank you. I was like, she got a uterus injury? What the
Hey,
fuck?
can you, as a parent yourself, can you say that a child is not an injury in itself, Scooter?
Actually, it should be a joy, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's not an injury. The process it takes to deliver that child could be considered an injury.
Not even that. Maybe like a illness, but like that you get over. Yeah.
The episiotomy is an injury. Please tell me you guys know what an episiotomy is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's when they cut the taint on the woman to allow.
They cut the taint.
This became
to allow the vaginal.
I didn't want to know that.
This became a lot more graphic than I thought.
Oh God, I didn't want to know that.
It's a medical term. Get over it.
But now I got a photogenic image in my head that I can't get out. Fuck.
Okay then.
Imagine.
Oh fuck, dude.
Imagine when Becky gives birth, she's also probably gonna crap on the table too.
Oh fuck me, man. Oh my God. Thank God I'm a man.
The Iconics returned.
Guys can have episiotomies too.
Did you
How? Why? Why would you need an episiotomy for a man?
I don't think we ever talked about the Iconics. Scooter, your thoughts on the Iconics?
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck.
It was all iconic.
It was ironically bad. No, I'm joking.
Seriously, I don't know how they snuck back into the country. Them two little Joey.
Melania Trump's baggage. No.
She's Russian.
Wrong fucking country, dude.
They gotta get in somehow. What do you mean wrong country? That's the fucking president's wife of this country. I know what I'm saying.
Russian.
I know they're Australian. Yeah, but they're in this country. So they had to sneak in to the... Never mind. I'm not explaining my fucking joke anymore. Fuck.
First, you have to make a joke.
I made a joke. If you can't... It's not my fault that you got a feeble little mom that can't follow it, okay?
Maybe you need to stop smoking all that feeble little weed.
No, I know what I said, and I know it made sense. Just because you didn't catch on to it doesn't mean I didn't make it. It wasn't funny.
It made about 37 cents.
Very funny. No, honestly, you can say whatever you want. You missed that one. I promise you.
And I think everybody else in the world missed it too.
No, just you and him.
Because nobody else will listen to you.
I don't know if that's true.
We have
Oh no, oh Mickey, I'm sorry.
Oh, shut up. Fuck off.
We have a tag team match up next. Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black, who, once you know it, isn't dead from falling off the roof. They defeated Seth Rollins and Murphy via disqualification. Seth Rollins looked god awful in this match. Obviously, he didn't put a comb through his hair. In a matter of a day, he got a gut. And I'm calling this right now. Storyline wise, the baby is not Seth's.
No, storyline wise, it's sympathy pregnancy, it's sympathy belly.
That's gross.
What? That happens. when a woman is pregnant, the husband will most of the time gain weight in proportion to the wife.
Well, Becky hasn't gained any weight yet.
Not yet. She's not showing. In fact,
She just fucking
Well,
she just
well,
found out like a little bit ago.
Well, this
she might have actually jinxed herself.
How?
Because you're not supposed to reveal a pregnancy until after the 3rd month. It's considered bad luck.
Well, they're obviously not. They don't do that old standard shit. You know, they don't go by those standards, obviously. So I don't think they care.
I'm just saying, if something,
I'm just saying. They obviously don't give a fuck.
If God forbid something goes terribly wrong,
but that's I don't. It's superstition, though, Scooter.
Superstition or not, if something happens, to God forbid, knock on friggin' wood.
Now that you said something, don't you know you can talk things into existence, right?
She might actually give birth to a hand.
You better be. I'm just saying, be careful. You can talk shit into existence.
Well, I mean, she's having the Messiah's kid, so.
You stop fucking saying that.
She's having the Monday Night Messiah's kid.
I'm not getting in on that at all.
She's having the child of CrossFit Jesus.
Or maybe not.
Storyline
purpose.
Becky Magdalene.
Oh my god. Okay. Something we've never seen before on any WWE programming before. A 2-on-2 basketball game between the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders.
Are we sure we didn't see anything like this on like the first 2 seasons of NXT?
Did they have a...
This is like shit from back in like 2002, 2003 Attitude Era.
Well, I mean, they do have to do different shit now, People get bored with just matches, Kelowna and whatnot.
Next week they'll play chess.
That would be interesting.
And then the week after that they'll bob for apples.
Or tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
Or Battleship.
Mitch, you didn't see it. Scooter, you did. What were your thoughts on it?
My first thought was, why?
Well, I saw the clips of it. I just, as soon as I saw it, it made me lowered my IQ to watch what I saw, and so I quickly turned it off.
Like, other people might like, a daily, a nice dose of, stereotypical.
Stupid, yeah. A dose of stupid.
Stereotypical racism.
And a dose of stupid, yeah.
The fact that, they're black, let's play basketball.
Well, it's Vince McMahon. What do you expect?
Shit. No, I'm not gonna finish that.
Yeah, don't, please don't.
I was gonna do my Uncle Ruckus impersonation, but
yeah, yikes.
We
would have been fucked.
No basketball, no baseball, no water polo, no
Johnny Polo. No Johnny Polo.
He was over, man. Yeah.
He was over and done.
Stick a fork in him.
No, Scott's a good guy.
Raven was one of my favorite wrestlers back in the day.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah. So I just said.
I know Scott Raven.
Yeah.
It's kind of unless you know him, it's kind of disrespectful to call them the real name. Yeah. Kind of. So.
But
I mean, you can call him Johnny Flamingo.
Scotty Flamingo.
Yeah. I hate flamingos.
The fact that he wrestled Rob Van Dam in his only WCW match. How did we get to this?
I don't know, man. Fuck, who knows?
No racquetball. No other sport.
Oh, for fucking crying out loud!
Keep sports off my wrestling. You know, you guys got NASCAR coming back. Yay! You get to see people make left turns again.
Here's a wild idea. Let's have wrestling on wrestling. Who would have thought?
No, that's
No.
crazy.
No, that's stupid. Come on, Mitch.
People don't want wrestling on a wrestling show. What are you, stupid?
Silly me.
Stupid. Speaking of
What a-
Randy Orton, he challenged Edge to a wrestling match at Backlash, which Edge did not accept yet, but you know.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Randy Orton challenged Edge to a straight up wrestling.
I thought he said Beth Phoenix challenged Edge. I was like, what?
Oh my god!
To a sex match.
That would have been funny.
Winner makes the third kid.
That would have been kind of funny. Just say.
But now I'm imagining anyone getting into this. Oh, Edge, you took.
I like Beth. Beth is fucking cool, dude.
Edge, you took so many shots for the team. But it's funny because if I remember correctly, I believe Backlash is the pay-per-view event where I'm going to kick Mitch's dog right in the nuts. No,
What? My guy's not even here. What the fuck?
I just heard him whimpering.
He didn't whimper at all.
All right, maybe it was you.
No, I have a fan on.
Backlash is the
What the
pay-per-view where Edge has had the most success.
Huh.
If you remember, at the before it became a second brand split, event, the last Backlash in 2008, Edge beat John Cena to win the WWE Championship after throwing him into a friggin' spotlight.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was something about Edge's winning streak at Backlash.
Did he beat Ric Flair one year?
God,
I don't think he fought Ric Flair.
He fought Ric Flair,
Did
not
he?
at Backlash. Now
I don't remember that.
Now I gotta
Go on the Wayback Machine.
Yeah. Use that Google machine. As Scooter Googles, we'll wrap up Monday Night Raw news and go into some notes from AEW this week. It was announced that Mike Tyson will present the AEW TNT Championship to either Cody or Lance Archer at Double or Nothing. We'll be previewing that show next week.
and wait, in studio with us right now is, in fact, Mike Tyson. Mike, how do you feel presenting the TNT Championship to either Cody or Lance Archer? Oh, seriously, Scooter, I'm gonna love it. Oh, I'm gonna love it so much. I'm gonna hold that TNT Championship and I'm gonna hand it to Cody or Lance Archer. Oh, I'm so excited. Just so excited. Thank you, Mike. Back to you in the studio.
Me and my friend used to do a bit when we were in fucking like elementary school where I can't really do the voice, but we'd be like, one of us would pretend to be Mike Tyson in a coma.
What bit are you talking about? Mike Tyson was just here.
Very funny.
I had to pay to get him.
This is a bad idea, right?
Oh yes. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Somebody's van might get jacked.
Can we even list all the reasons this is a bad idea? Because it will literally take us another hour to list all of those bad ideas.
Number 43, face tattoo.
if MJF doesn't show up with like a face tattoo,
Yeah, right.
or Marco Stunt with a face tattoo, or Tony Khan with a face tattoo, or
Don't
or
fucking
Tony
tempt
Khan
them.
with a face tattoo would kind of be funny.
oh my God, Dustin's gonna do a face tattoo.
That would be kind of weird. That would come off kind of racist. He's a cowboy, hick.
He's not gonna do a black face in the tattoo.
Well, he better not act black. That's what I'm saying.
He's not, he's gonna put
Dude, the last person I've seen do that like went borderline blackface.
Yes,
And
we remember your time acting in college, Mitch.
No. Shut the fuck up. Well, it's funny you said I wasn't drama in plays and shit when in high school though.
And yeah, we have Brody Lee wrestling John Moxley at the big preview, and Elite versus the Inner Circle in an empty stadium match, first ever time. That's gonna be interesting. Or maybe
It's
just a
all an
rehash
empty
of last
stadium. Why would you call it an empty stadium match? This is the match. They're all empty stadiums.
It's an empty head match.
Fuck.
Yeah. And as we said before from NXT, they're doing In Your House, so that should be really, really fun.
I mean, they're banking on the nostalgia. It's not going to be like the same In Your House as we saw back in the day, though. I
Oh
don't
God,
think.
no.
But...
Oh,
I heard Bret Hart's gonna wrestle Hakushi at this one.
is it Kushi
I'd pay
still
money
alive?
for that. Jean-Pierre Lafitte, aka what's his name? ROH.
PCO still
PCO.
PCO, yeah.
PCO literally died and came back to life.
Yeah, Jinsei Shinzaki is still alive.
I like Jinsei Shinzaki. He was one of the biggest overlooked talents.
Bret Hart versus Hakushi.
Then he went to ECW and did good in ECW, and he was in Japan too. Though.
Yes, FMW.
Right.
And Imperium, Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner defeated Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher to win the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Real quick, I know this is off track. We were talking about Hayabusa, or not fucking Shinsuke Shinzaki. Hayabusa is one of the most overlooked wrestlers from Japan as well. But anyway.
Except he's freaking paralyzed.
Now I'm talking about back in the day, dude.
He was paralyzed in what, the mid-90s, early like.
He was wrestling into the 2000s. What are you talking about?
And it wasn't the same Hayabusa.
Getting back.
Oh wow.
Getting back on.
Okay, well I always used to see Hayabusa around, and I was like, oh wow, okay. Getting
back on track. Maybe the right move to take the titles off Riddle and Thatcher. Not exactly Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. I don't think that they captured the same magic with those guys, with Thatcher. Your thoughts on that, Scooter?
By the way, Hayabusa's dead.
Yeah, I'm talking about back in the 90s. Even if it was the second Hayabusa, he was good. When he went to ECW.
Matt Riddle, Timothy Thatcher.
You don't remember him in ECW?
Yeah, yes, I do. Matt Riddle, Timothy Thatcher. Yeah, I could see why they would want to, cut bait on the team. There's, there was no point in keeping the belts on Riddle and whoever his partner was. When it was supposed to be Pete Dunne, and Thatcher wasn't supposed to come in as a face. He was supposed to come in.
Thought he was gonna be a heel.
As a heel, and now they can, and now we at least have some some storyline. Even no matter
how call it that
for Matt Riddle. Yeah.
If you want to call it that, yeah.
It's just Yeah, considering with everything, and this leads into I think the next no, because talking about Finn Balor and him possibly feuding with Walter, but then he's feuding with
Ooh.
Grimes, and then freaking Cameron Grimes gets the freaking win
which nobody saw coming.
on Finn Balor. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was weird.
Definitely. That was a shocker. I mean, they have to, adjust accordingly. But was Pete Dunne supposed to turn on Matt Riddle, or was
Mm,
and
no, I don't think so because they were over.
oh yeah,
They
Yeah, they were. They were.
they were hella over. They were freaking entertaining, and you saw a side of Pete Dunne that wasn't being seen before. It was finally coming out. The entertaining side of Pete Dunne,
Yeah, it rubbed off on him. Yeah.
and this happens. Um, if God, if Pete Dunne can get back to the States anytime soon, you know,
this bastard wants
it,
to be English.
because if I'm not mistaken, Thatcher, I thought Thatcher was supposed to come in with someone. I think I meant. Did I hear they were considering making him a tag team with Killer Cross?
No,
Not gonna
I
work.
didn't hear that.
They were gonna make him. They were gonna make Thatcher a tag team with somebody.
Not
I haven't
Cross.
heard.
Cross is
I
a
haven't.
single star.
I didn't even know who Timothy Thatcher was before he came into that match with Matt Riddle. And
Cross is a single star. Yeah, it's not Cross.
Um, because when Thatcher signed, two other people had signed. I think it was Thatcher and Cross had signed at the same time.
But I don't think it was ever an idea to put Cross in a
No,
tag team.
no, it was somebody, but I can't remember who.
Okay. Well, anyway.
It was supposed to be like Thatcher was supposed to be like the mouthpiece, and whoever was supposed to be the muscle. I just can't remember.
Well, yeah, maybe next week you can find out and
just
remember for
an
next week.
update on the Edge Backlash. His win streak. He beat Kane in 2004. He beat Chris Benoit in 2005. He won against. Can't remember who he won against 2006, but he definitely won in 2006. Lost in 2007, and no, he lost in 2006 against John Cena in a fatal four-way match. Lost in 2008 in another multi-man match. Won in 2009 in the match you talked about, Scooter, the
Yeah,
last man standing match.
2008, he lost to the Undertaker.
Yeah, so honestly, not really a win streak here.
What was it? 1, 2. What's that here? 1, 3. What do you know?
Nick, that will conclude our coverage of this show, and we will be back next week covering all things the AEW Double or Nothing in front of nobody, but in front of us because we need something to talk about.
Yeah, man.
If you like this,
I'm getting bored as fuck.
if you like the show, please like, subscribe, comment, both on YouTube and Castbox. If you want to join in the conversation, you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at JamesJ993. Where can they find Mitch Mayhem if Mitch Mayhem tweeted?
If Mitch Mayhem tweeted, he would tweet at Mitch Mayhem X on Twitter.
How many tweets could Mitch Mayhem tweet if Mitch Mayhem could tweet tweets?
Tweet, tweet.
And where can they find Scooter Dust?
Find me at Scooter Dust and at UMBS Wrestling. And I just want to say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can lead a horticulture, but you can't make her think.
Ew.
And for my hosts, Kaliko Yachts, Mitch Mayhem, Scooter Dust, I'm James J, and this has been Wrestling with
Not Grimmer.
Pissing Off Scooter Dust and Entertainment.
Was that the end of it?
Yeah.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers!